Fuck you for me, for us, for everyone.
This is the way. This is the way.
死んだ天性。
Hey everybody, welcome back. Markus Graves back again with another reaction to The Mandalorian, this time to episode 7, chapter 23 of season 3, The Spies. I missed last week. Well, for you guys you'll see no difference of course, but I missed last week. I'm going to be doubling up today on episode 7 and the finale today. Thankfully, no spoilers. So, I've been avoiding them like Neo. So we're going to get into it. You guys know if you've gotten this far. I mean, if you're just clicking on this, go watch my previous reactions. Not just this, but to seasons 1 and 2 of The Mandalorian, and to season 7 of the Clone Wars, and just watch everything on my channel. How about that? So, to those who watch the videos leading up to this episode, you guys know what my thoughts are in the writing so far. Let's see how these things shake up and if they develop the story a little bit more and maybe massage those things a little bit more. So let's see. If you enjoyed this upcoming video, please like, comment, share, subscribe if you're so inclined. Check out my channel for all my other content that I have on there. Head on over to my Patreon. The link is down below in the pinned comment. Also, down in the pinned comment is the link to my Discord. All types of good things happening over on those platforms. Head on over, and with all that being said, let's get on into it. Some volumetric fog, a little bit of rain it looks like. We're getting the underbelly of Coruscant, it seems. Or possibly. Okay, I was gonna say, it certainly looks like Coruscant if it's not. But it is, because, what's her name? We have Elia. I gotta check my notes again. Eli, yes. Message from Moff Gideon, of course.
Magistrate Cargo was aided by Mandalorians.
Which Mandalorians?
Interesting looking troopers. I don't recognize them from any other lore. Their designs. Who's in those pods?
The Grand Admiral Thrawn's return will herald in the re-emergence of our military. Provide Commandant Hux enough time to deliver on...
Commandant Hux. Hux's probably father, but...
Perhaps it's time we look to new leadership.
Project Necromancer is in place for the...
Necromancer.
We already received your request. 3 Praetorian guards and reinforcements for your TIE Interceptor Squadron.
And bombers.
He's like, oh, that wasn't it.
Long live the Empire!
That was an interesting look. There was no smile, it was not triumphant. It almost seemed resigned. Not like he doesn't believe what he's saying. Obviously, it's Moff Gideon. We know where he stands. It's something else troubling him. Perhaps just the hesitancy of... Because he didn't mention the merging of the factions, so it could be that.
I hope these two groups get along.
See, some may use the argument of what she just said of like, see, that's why she had to take her helmet off, so that she can, you know, persuade them. But it's like, if she won, and they also know who she is, and they know that she believes it, wouldn't keeping the helmet on and saying that, hey, I follow this path now, be more of a statement?
Take the children.
Let us see. See, what was the look of disappointment? I mean, yes, because it's contention, obviously, but what? Y'all have heard me say what I had to say.
Thank you.
That's not the only gift I have for you.
No, that's not? See, that tension would have been even more spurred in the storyline if she was keeping her helmet on and then they took it off anyway. It's kind of like a fuck you to both them and to her.
Bad baby. No, it's crazy.
Grogu is too young to operate heavy machinery. Maybe when he's older.
No.
I think he's saying he's old enough to operate it.
Yes.
No, at least let him try it out in my office.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
See, that goes into what exactly is
Yes. Yes.
Baby Yoda's Grogu actual cognition. We know that he can recognize what people are saying.
Yes. 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 Yes.
They're playing with this thing of like, oh, he's so small, he's so cute, this, that, the other. It's like, what is his...
What are you doing?
What is his level of ability?
This isn't working for me.
Interesting. It's cute. But interesting. Cute doesn't always propel story. Doesn't necessarily take away either. I'm just saying that it's interesting. More observance is needed.
I will go. Grogu as well.
I will go.
Koska.
I will go.
I will go.
I will go.
Red shirt.
I will go.
Another red shirt.
I will go.
Third red shirt.
I will go.
Fourth. Okay.
I will go as well. Scouting party descending to surface.
Okay. So, from what it seems so far with this tentative alliance, this is more of a working for the better good, let's retake Mandalore, so we'll all work together regardless of our ideological differences. Yeah, that's well understood. They're not developing yet. They haven't developed yet.
Worse than I thought.
What is...
I was here when it happened.
What is the tension between these two in terms of their beliefs after they've re-established Mandalore? Because they still have those ideological differences. But I guess this is... we'll see what the development is. Perhaps this thing, well, we work together, is like, okay, fine, we disagree, but you take this part, we'll take this part. Mandalore is secure by Mandalorians that we know of. We just are different, possibly. Because the basis of taking the helmet off for them is you are no longer Mandalorian, yet you're going to retake Mandalore with people who you consider no longer to be Mandalorian. Same thing with them. For the blood Mandalorians. It just seems like they haven't developed the tension to explain why they are letting go of that tension for this.
Is that the voice of Lady Bo-Katan Kryze?
It is?
Third faction.
They intercepted any ships they saw leaving. They took no prisoners. They bombed every surface twice over.
You survived.
I don't know if I can keep everyone together. There's too much animosity.
Seem to be doing fine right now.
What means more to me is honor and loyalty and character. These are the reasons I serve you, Lady Kryze.
I know a lot of people would have problems with that. There is an issue with the fact that he's the fucking main character. But they have established his respect for her father and her imitating those characteristics and qualities.
Onward, Mandalorians! To the Forge!
And here is the theme in full bloom. Not for Din Djarin, but for the unified, maybe Mandalorians, even though the script is telling us that they're because there's too much anime. The script is kind of speaking out of both sides of its mouth right now. They're eating together, understanding each other, not getting pissed off when people are taking off their helmets, or not being forced to keep their helmets on. They seem to be fine. I don't know. Like I said, it seems like it's speaking out of both sides of its mouth.
It's a flank jump.
But only the wing guard can flank jump.
The Enforcer moves like a wing guard when it's flanking.
These primitives make up their own rules for everything.
Okay.
Should I step in?
But they're a culture that respects fighting no matter which faction, so fight. Tatake.
No.
You taught your apprentice well.
You didn't learn that from me.
From the mouth of babes.
Jetpacks.
More survivors.
Imperial.
Imperials! Take cover. They're wearing tractor armor!
That took them down if they're wearing Beskar armor. Well, it could be like some of the other Mandalorians where it's only bits and pieces that are Beskar. So he may have been hitting them in their exposed areas. Even though the story hasn't mentioned that, let's go with that. That's not a good thing, by the way, but, you know, maybe there was an observance that I missed. Okay, see there, yeah, you see her actually hit leg, neck. So, okay, now you have visually told us. See, with the other ones, you're just seeing sparks. Where are you hitting them? Chest, head, shoulder, torso.
Advance!
Okay, when they get up close and personal with them, yes, they are doing a visually strong job of showing, yes, weaker parts, open areas. Oh, Moff gave himself some of his own armor, huh?
Disarm him.
That is a pretty rad looking suit. I love the color black, and that's a pretty badass looking suit. The helmet leaves a little bit to be desired, but I like the sheen of the black.
I have created the next generation Dark Trooper suit. And the most impressive improvement is that it has me in it. By aggregating the best of each, I will create an army that will bring order to the galaxy.
And bring order to the galaxy. I'll never join you.
Take him to the debriefing room. Open the blast doors. Kill them.
Why not kill Din Djarin?
We're clear! Fall back! Come on! We're not leaving you behind!
This is the way. Overheating. Kingpin Mandalorian.
This city doesn't deserve a better tomorrow! It deserves...
Praetorians. At first it just looked black, and I'm like, oh, the Purge Troopers? But no, Praetorium. Wow. That was a pretty brutal death. This is the way. As I mentioned, I think that, well, let me preface it by saying this. So far, it seems like the season has stumbled in two particular areas. Sidelining the main character. Now, yes, you could argue, oh, it's called The Mandalorian, and guess what? All of them are Mandalorian. Okay. But all of them are not the main character. There is something to be said about that. Negatively. However, there is something to be said positively regarding the regarding the theme that they are establishing, that Din Djarin, the main character, has this honor, this respect, this admiration of the Mandalorian culture. Now, it's the Mandalorian culture as it pertains to the Children of the Watch. But he is seeing it in Bo-Katan. He is seeing it in others. To go from when he first saw them, they took their helmets off. He says, you take your helmets off. You are not Mandalorian, but has grown to respect her. There is the theme there of the Mandalorians regarding honor. The Mandalorians regarding adherence to their ways. But that's kind of a double-edged sword. Because then you have, well, what are the ways? So you have these factions that have ideological differences, and once again, these things are rife for mining. The second thing that it has stumbled in is you had A. We are now fully entrenched within C. What happened to B? Not that it wasn't there. It's that it wasn't. The connective tissue to get from A to C is tenuous. As I mentioned during the reaction, you have this thing of the tension is there, and not so much that you have. Let me clarify something that I said if I wasn't wholly clear or didn't articulate myself in the reaction. When I say develop the tension, not so much that, oh, why do these factions not like each other? Oh, no, that's clearly been developed. What hasn't been developed is bringing that tension to the forefront to then therefore show why they are putting that aside. There's been no resolution. Resolution doesn't mean that it has to be I was gonna say it doesn't have to be resolved. That is the definition of resolution. But in lieu of a more apt term right now, they have not seen, unless I've missed an observance, they have not provided an element that would circumvent all of their beliefs to gather them into one. Even the biggest one of them all, that Mandalorians are a fighting culture, that Mandalorians are a warring culture, was done away by Grogu. No. So you took away one of the main things about their culture. What is happening? Thematically, where they are going, thematically what they are presenting is there. The connective tissue. It's like you have the bone. It's like you have the bone of the arm and the hands. You have the muscles that are there. Some of them are a little atrophied, or maybe some of them are a little stronger than others, but it's all there. What is the connective tissue that can make those things connect and move? With purpose, with design, with efficiency. Where is it? So is this shaping up to be the worst season ever? Perhaps not. We still have one more episode to go. Let's see what they do. Right now, it is weaker than the last two, for the reasons that I have stated. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe if you're so inclined. Check out my channel for all my other content that I have on there, my short films, reactions, reviews, video essays, Graves plays, all that good stuff that's on there, and much, much more to come. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.